to Celida's Kitchen, where we will be learning how to cook an exquisite logarithmic function.
The logarithmic function we will be making today will be y equals log 2 of negative x minus 3 plus 2. We will begin our recipe with the exponential version of the function. The parent graph of the exponential version is 2 to the x power, making our x's in the parent graph table 0, 1, and 2, and the y values 1, 2, and 4. The recipe now calls for chopped carrots. After the chopped carrots, we will now complete the translations of the exponential function, which are a reflection on the y-axis, 3 units to the right, and 2 units up. Putting the reflection on the y-axis into play, the x values turn into 0, negative 1, and negative 2. Here we will add white and green onions for some flavor. Moving 3 units to the right and 2 units up, our final xy table will be 3, 3, 2, 4, and 1, 6, making our horizontal asymptote y equals 2 and our vertical asymptote x equals 3. The final ingredients for the exponential part of the logarithm dish are the x and y intercepts. If you'd like to, adding bell peppers will give a nice tenderness to your meal. Next, the recipe calls for making the logarithm portion of your logarithm function, which is the inverse of your exponential, making your x and y table 1, 2, and 4, and 0, 1, 2. The translations here will be the same as on the exponential portion, making the x values on the y-axis reflection negative 1, negative 2, and negative 4. The other translations will make the final xy table 2, 2, 1, 3, negative 1, 4. Potatoes will make the dish much more hearty, and rosemary will add a nice touch. To go along with the rosemary, the asymptotes will be y equals 2 and x equals 3. Tying in these wonderful flavors, we must end the logarithmic equation with its x and y intercepts. Now pour the ingredients into the pan. I highly suggest you stir in a symmetric line equation to balance out all the flavors. If prepared correctly, these 3 components should come together to create a delicious logarithm meal. Delicious and nutritious.